Hey y'all, so today we're going to be doing a Bookoutlet unboxing. I'm really excited. I haven't ordered from Bookoutlet in a little bit. And I just got back from vacation yesterday, so this box was waiting for me, but I did not open it. I was good. I wanted to wait for you guys. But I am going to open this out of camera because they wrote my address on the top. But I did not grab a pair of scissors like most mortals. So you don't have to wait that long. I have Legolas's knife. So this should slice and dice pretty quick as long as my finger does not go with it. Steve is like, okay, line it up. Yeah. Steve, you got something in your teeth. He's like, not funny. Okay. All right. If anybody wants to see the detail. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, that's how you open a box. I don't remember everything I got from here. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'll pick this is a pretty cover. This is a YA. I believe that's the same author who wrote, yeah, Beastly. I never read it, but I heard about it and stuff. And I believe this is an immortal witch who is looking for her lost love, James, I believe. And involved in it, which what really grabbed me, is a magical mirror. And it has to do with, it intertwines with through this mirror and finding him, sort of fairy tale retellings, including Rumpelstiltskin, which you don't see a lot of, you don't get to read a lot of retellings for Rumpelstiltskin, so I'm really interested in that. But I'm not gonna lie, the cover did get me because I love that. I'm a sucker for crows and ravens, and it just looks very haunting. And it's not gonna be a long read, so I'm kind of excited about that one. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, okay, so this is what I actually went for. Clive Barker's The Scarlet Gospels. All I know is it's Pinhead versus a detective, and that's kind of all I need to know because it's Pinhead for all you Hellraiser fans. I read the other Clive Barker one. I didn't know Hellraiser was kind of based on a book, and the book was amazing. So I got that. Again, that's that one. It's got a pretty cool cover. Oh, look at that beauty. Hey, Steve, look. It's a house with your face. So, haunted houses plus skulls, I had to... This is actually an anthology. It's just a bunch of different horror stories. R.L. Stine presenting them. Here's some authors if you want to. I'm not going to read all of them, but if you want to pause it, you can read them. So, I honestly, this was... I'm not going to lie, it was a cover buy. Like, how could I resist that? And it wasn't that expensive. Let's see how it looks. Nothing thrilling naked, but that's what she said. Let's see. Oh, and here's the other one. So the Gospels one and this one was the main reason I got it. The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich. This, I believe, is her debut novel that came out in maybe 2015. And I saw it swirling around, but I never really got it. It's a YA, I don't want to say horror, I want to say thriller. It sounds psychological, but it could be paranormal ghost. You know, it's one of those stories, horror stories, you don't want to go in knowing too much because it might spoil it. But all I know is it's about a school, 3 people are dead and 1 is missing, and the girl that's missing, I believe it's her. There's something about her having either an alternate personality or she's 2 people. One of them gets the day, one of them gets the night, and some footage is found. Like I said, I don't want to know too much, but it sounded so intriguing, and that cover is very haunting. And it's not that big of a book. There's the back. Yeah, it's Caitlin's Diary is discovered. But that sounds really, really, and it got good reviews. But I waited for it to go down in price a little bit because I actually wanted the physical copy because I did like the cover. And they had a good price for it at Bookoutlet. And then this one doesn't really need too much introduction. I'm a Supernatural fan, so they had Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting by David Reed. Bobby's character is very funny. So this is like, I'm expecting some good old Supernatural with some his sass in there, hopefully. That's just good to have for, you know, your collection. This is a middle grade book, which I don't read too much, but I kind of want to change that. But I love that library. This is Night Books by J.A. White, and if I remember right, it's about a boy who is trapped by a witch, and he has to tell her horror stories to either stay alive or to get out. I can't remember which one. His name is Alex. But yeah, he's in prison by her, and he basically has to tell her horror stories. But it's probably not going to be that scary because, like I said, it is middle grade. But this was also kind of, that cover's pretty. Wouldn't you love that library? The cat. But like I said, I don't read that much middle grade, but I do kind of want to delve back into that. Let's see. 2 more. So this is an adult book. I've heard A Part in the Dark by Anya Alborn. I've heard about this author. She's supposed to be a really good horror author. I've never read anything by her, so I believe this is 2 sort of small novellas or 2 short. I don't think they're short stories. I think they're just small novellas. But the pretty one, I believe, has to do with serial killers, and I Call Upon Thee. I remember it being something about a shadow following a girl home, which I love the concept of shadows and mist and phantoms and stuff. So for this price, I really want to give this author a shot. It's, you know, 2 stories. The first one, The Serial Killer Demon Hunter. It sounds really, really good. And like I said, she's gotten some really good reviews. So I'm actually pretty excited to check her out. If any of y'all have read anything by her, let me know. Let me know which one. And which one maybe to check out. Because I'm pretty excited about that one. And then the last one is another middle grade. Ghostlight by Sonia Gensler. And actually I'm not gonna lie, so I have a thing for haunting houses. But this one I believe is about a girl. She has a brother, and they go to visit their grandma, and her and her brother usually play like an imaginary game, but he says he's, you know, too old for it. He doesn't want to do it anymore. So she befriends, I believe, this character who has a famous or a rich parent. They're in the documentary business or something, something like that. He's a director, producer, something. And so he grabs his camera, and they're both storytellers, if I remember right. But he wants to tell scary stories in this haunted house that's up the street, the one her grandma tells her to stay away from. So the whole thing is, it sounds like they're going to go to the house and film a documentary and tell scary stories, maybe, is what I'm getting from it. But it's I believe it's middle grade. Yeah, it looks middle grade. But it's, again, that's a short. But it sounds pretty cute, you know? It sounds like something I would have read when I was like 10 years old. So I don't mind reading it now. So that's it. Normally I would do Tea Time Tuesday today, but like I said, I just came back from vacation yesterday. So I'm kind of exhausted still. I didn't get a chance to finish one of the books I want to read for Tea Time Tuesday. So I'm going to hopefully do that today and maybe film it tomorrow in time for Valentine's Day. So yeah, let me know if y'all have read any of these books and what you thought about it. And, I will see you next time. So yeah, just subscribe and hit me a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.